everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Today's video we're going to be going through a lot of my glittery liquid lip glosses. There's a couple of cream lipsticks in here as well that are also very metallic and foily. Basically anything that is incredibly glittery on the lips. There's a couple of exclusions that I'm just not going to show in this video, but a lot of this stuff just sort of gets stuck in the back of the drawer and I don't use it as often, and I wanted to pull it all out, see what kind of colors I have, and then make decisions, because for a while I didn't have any lip gloss and now I have a ton and I'm not going to wear all of it, so I really want to go through this and declutter. Plus my kitty Lock, he's going to be hanging out while I do this because that's where he decided to take his nap. So let's get started. So first up, we're going to start with these Milani holographic lip glosses. These are the Stellar Lights collection. I have 4 of them. You can see them on the back of my hand here. The color differences are subtle. I think total there were 6 different shades. So that top shade there, that's the blue one, that is called Iridescent Blue. Below that you're going to see Fluorescent Fuchsia, then Prismatic Pink, and Kaleidoscope Purple. I do really like these. They do smell sort of like a vanilla candy, and so I enjoy the way they feel on my lips, and I love the glitteriness of them. These are really my favorite lip gloss, so everything's going to be compared to these. So for that reason, I would compare them to these Becca. These are the Liquid Crystal Liquid Topper Glow Glosses. I have 2 shades. They are on my hand on the other side. Those are the shades Opal versus Jade, or Opal times Jade, I guess is what they're calling it. And then the other one is Amethyst / Geode. I also have the highlighters that go with this collection, but I didn't buy all of the glosses because I didn't think they were necessary. As you can see, the top one is definitely very gold in color, and the bottom one is blue, which it's a lot more blue actually than the blue Milani one. The Milani one has like a blue base to the actual like lip gloss, but it's actually a pink glitter, whereas the Becca is actually a blue glitter. So I do feel like those are different enough that I can justify keeping those 2. But next I'm going to compare it to the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This is a metallic lipstick, not a lip gloss, but I keep it with the other lip glosses. I put it there underneath the Becca. As you can see, it's not a bad color. This one's called Pastel Grunge. This is part of the Gothographic collection. The issue with that is it's gotten really chunky just sitting in my drawer. I think I'm going to throw that one out. I don't know if it's just, you know, the way that this metallic lipstick is, but it's really clumpy coming out of the tube, and I just wonder if maybe it's turned. I have only had it a couple of months. I think I bought it in February, but I don't really want to put that on. It still smells fine. It doesn't smell like much of anything in my opinion, the Wet n Wilds, but I just don't like it as much, so I'm going to declutter that one. So 2 glosses I thought would be more similar are the Tarte H2O gloss in the shade Bora Bora and the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in the shade SPL. So you're going to see the Tarte right here and then the Urban Decay below that. Both of these I do actually like. I've worn the Urban Decay a fair amount. That one smells like mint. The Tarte one I just sort of forget is in there, and as I'm looking it looks very similar on my actual hand to the shade in the Milani of the Iridescent Blue. Even though it has a blue base as opposed to a pink one, the glitter is actually pretty much the same. So I think I'm going to get rid of that Tarte Bora Bora, but for now I'm going to still keep that Urban Decay. I'm actually going to compare this Urban Decay Frostbite shade to that blue Wet n Wild. I don't think they're going to be that close to each other, but I might be surprised. Actually, not too bad. The Urban Decay is definitely a much deeper blue, but it looks a lot nicer on my hand than the Wet n Wild does, which is kind of chunky. So I feel like that is going to be a good alternative for me when I want a blue frosty lipstick, so I am going to keep the Frostbite. 2 other that I thought would be kind of similar because they look almost the same in the actual tube is the Lips Inc. Lip Trippin' Iridescent Lip Strobe. That's in the shade Unicorn Tribe. And then we have this from BH Cosmetics. This is the Nude Rose Lip Gloss. That shade is called, I think it's called Sylvia, if I recall correctly. Nope, it's called Josie, apparently. So you can see those right here. So this one is the BH Cosmetics, and there we have the Lips Inc. I thought they would look the same. Really, that Lips Inc. is much more purple. The BH Cosmetics is fine. I picked that up at IMATS New York just because I was buying stuff at the BH Cosmetics booth, and I figured I'll try a lip gloss too. I mean, I thought that their products were pretty nice for the price. I think this was like a $6 lip gloss. I just haven't really been wearing it, so I think I'm going to declutter that. I'm still going to keep that Lips Inc. lipstick though because I really love the sheen of that. So this is a lip topper from Milani. This is part of the Hypnotic Lights holographic lip topper collection. This is in the shade Flashing Light. You can see that right here. I really do enjoy that. It's less glossy, but it does have a beautiful shine to it. Because it's got more of a metallic finish than like the Milani lip gloss, I do think I'm going to keep that one. It does layer very nicely on top of a matte lipstick, so that one I want to keep. However, I'm going to compare a different shade to another one by Urban Decay because I think those are almost exactly the same. And one is the Milani in Electrolytes and the Vice Urban Decay Special Effects Lip Topper. This is in the shade Bruja, so I will swatch those for you. I sort of bought Bruja as a like on a whim kind of a situation. I didn't really think about it before I bought it. I think I was throwing things in my cart on Sephora, and then I actually forgot about that package because I think it went missing for a little while. While I do like those lip toppers, I think they're pretty cool. I don't use them all that often. I have 2 of them, and I have a couple of samples of some other shades. So yeah, you can see them here. This is the Milani, and this is the Urban Decay. While I love that Milani color, I do think that one is worth keeping. I don't think I'm going to keep that Urban Decay. I think I might have used it once, so I'm going to let that go, but I will keep the Milani. And I also have an Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream from Milani. This is in the shade Madly in Love. This one is a really pretty color. It's got like a beautiful bright like redness to it, but it's also got a bit of a pink. That's the one at the end. I really do like these. I have to be careful with them that I don't get them on anything, but they just look so good. Like the shade is so pigmented. Plus they feel nice on the lips. So I don't have any other color like that. I thought maybe I did, but I think the closest to that, there's an Urban Decay lipstick, which I think is way more pink. So that one is unique, so I feel confident in keeping that. Yeah, next to that is that Urban Decay. That is in the shade Big Bang. That's the metallized cream lipstick. It's not the same shade at all. That Amore Matte Lip is way more red, which I really enjoy. I do like that Urban Decay lipstick as well. I do want to keep it. It has a much sort of like warmer pink undertone as opposed to a cool with like a blue, so I think that's different enough as well. Everything else I'm going to sort of sort by color, so I'm going to swatch some stuff on my hand, starting with the silver. And so the silver ones are the Sephora Lip Stories Just Add Tinsel and the MAC Star Trek 50th Anniversary Collection. That is in the shade Set to Stun. They're actually not that similar at all if you take a look at the 2 silvers. That one is definitely more like a warmer silver, and this is more of a blue undertone. These are both beautiful. I don't know why I don't wear them more often. I think I forget I have them because I have so much lipstick. But I really like both of those, so I'm going to keep those. So moving on to the purples, we're looking at these 3 shades right here. That first one is a Star Trek 50th Anniversary Collection from MAC. That is the Warp Speed Ahead Gloss. Below that, you're going to have the cream lipstick in Cling It On, and then an Urban Decay cream metallicized one in Asphyxia. I think Asphyxia is now like discontinued. I think all of these are discontinued. They were all sort of like special edition sort of stuff. They're very different actually on my actual arm. I do know that I don't really love the formula of Cling It On, or I'm sorry, of Warp Speed Ahead, which is the liquid one. This one here, and it is very similar in shade to this Milani up there. I hate to get rid of it just because I love the Star Trek packaging, but I have a number of other Star Trek things. So I think I'm going to declutter Warp Speed Ahead, but I am going to still keep Cling It On because I think that that's a really beautiful metallic. But this one is really close to that Milani, and I'm more likely to wear that. Moving on to my golds, we are looking at these 2 here. That first shade is another one of those MAC Star Trek lipsticks. This is The Enemy Within, and next to that is from Sugar Pill, and that is the shade Glint. That's a metallic lip color. Both of these, frankly, are not the greatest colors for me as a person, but I like to have options for my gold lipsticks. I have some liquid gold lipsticks as well, both of them from Kat Von D. I will say that by itself, that Sugar Pill sort of blends into my lips and makes me look a little bit sick. The Frost Within, I think, is a little bit more, it just looks nice and shimmery. It layers a lot better, I find, than the Sugar Pill. So I think I'm going to keep that Star Trek one, and I'm going to let go of that Sugar Pill. Even though I just got that relatively recently, it's just not flattering, unfortunately. It's not a flattering shade. I don't look good in that color of gold. And we'll just take a look at all the blues and the greens together. So if you take a look at those on my arm, that first shade starting right here, that is a Sephora Lip Stories in the shade Ouch. That's a cream lipstick. I love that one. It's really great. The next one is a Sephora Cream Lip Stain. That, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's number 60. It's one of the new metallic ones. Next to that, we have the Vice Special Effects from Urban Decay. That is in the shade Circuits. And last, we have a Ciate London Glitter Flip. It's the only one I still have. That is in the shade Siren. The other ones started to get chunky and go bad. That one is still really good. I think think that one is gorgeous. It's a beautiful blue. Of the 4 of these, the one I use the least is probably that Sephora liquid cream stain in the green. Not that it's bad, the metallic lipstick. This one here, it's not bad. It's just a little bit chunky. It's not my favorite formula for that particular kind of lipstick. The lip topper doesn't look like much, but it looks really awesome on top of like a black lipstick, so that's why I do want to keep that. I also still really love this glitter flip, and this one here, if you layer that on top of stuff, it looks really amazing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let go of that Sephora liquid lip, and then I'm going to keep the other 3. And so the stuff in the back, I'm going to be getting rid of 7 of these metallics and glosses, and I'll be keeping 21. So while it doesn't appear to be that amazing, it's actually a quarter of the supply, so I got rid of 25%, which is actually more than I expected to. But what this is showing me is I definitely don't need to buy any more lip glosses. I managed to resist buying the Fenty glosses, even though I really wanted them, and it's for the best because I clearly have a whole armful of stuff and I don't need any more. So I'm definitely on a no-buy for lip gloss. And the only metallic lipstick that I feel like, it's not like I'm missing any shades. There's pretty much every color in the rainbow represented on my arm. Unless there's a better formula green out there, I don't need to buy anything else. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. I'll be doing some more decluttering in a little bit just because I'm trying to streamline the collection and make sure that I can see all of my makeup. I am just feeling so wasteful sometimes. There's stuff I forgot that I had, and when I was preparing for the Sephora sale, there was just a lot of stuff. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have something similar to that. I really actually don't need to buy it just because it's new. So I ended up mostly getting skincare. So this is going to continue for a couple more days because I definitely have more stuff to go through, but there'll be some other content coming up as well. I hope you're all having a great night, and I will see you soon. Bye!